Going live. Live. Hello, and welcome to another episode of GameHammer Live. We are starting a little bit early because I want my beautiful, gorgeous wife, Jenny, to be able to log off for the night, and she seems determined to not end her stream until mine starts, so I'm just about to text her to tell her that she can, because that's how this works. That's how a good relationship is. Communication. Not in the same room, but communication. Jenny, you can stop now. There we go. Jen, you can stop now. There we go. So, guys, we have started. I said you can stop if you want. Okay. So here we are. Hello, Hillside Junction. How you doing? And guys, I'm hoping that the sound in the background isn't too loud. Looks like it's fine. Looks like it's not actually doing anything at all. That's not a good sign. This cost me a fair amount of money. I don't want it to be broken. So, the idea is that this is tonight's Monday Night Live, and we're going to do... Looks perfectly fine. Wonder why it's not loading. So, let me just do this. Oh, it's got fingerprints all over it. Someone has been holding it in the wrong way, and that someone is probably me. Let's face it, no one else comes in here and touches all my games except Jen, and she wouldn't do that to my games. She just wouldn't. It's not her way. Oh, I've got to. If I press the button, it goes on the PlayStation. It was working fine, I just hadn't pressed the button. Oh my goodness, I am daft. But guys, we are today, of course, doing requests. So we've had a request for Dungeon Master, which I think I might be able to run on an Amiga emulator. I don't have an Amiga set up in here, but I don't have an Amiga at all. I've got to get one. I haven't got one at the moment. But I thought we'd start out with this thing, because for a while now I've been saying I want to try and get the record, the world record for Bosconian. It's a very, very good, but very, very old 8-way scrolling shooter. Were the fingerprints green by any chance? The best part is it wasn't even fingerprints. I hadn't got it turned on the right thing. Because on Friday we were playing Dizzy, and I hadn't changed the things properly. I hadn't changed the basically I've got a switcher in here. It's a if I turn on the other, so you can kind of see, right? You see we've got multiple things, and just here is, let me move the mic out of the way. Just here is the switcher at the top, and then the switcher for the main set. So I have 1, 2, and then one behind underneath the Mega Drive for switches to plug in all of the various things that we use in here. And if I press these buttons, it jumps to various things, the Super Nintendo and all of that. And that one's the PlayStation, but it wasn't set to PlayStation because I'm a doofus, and that's just how it is here. So there we go. So that's how it is. Hello to everyone who's joined me from the Monday Club. I hope you enjoy it. This is Monday Night Live here in the Retrovator, and I am Zoe Kirk Robinson. For those of you who've been on the Monday Club, you'll know me as the Cupboard Monkey, because apparently I got that. It's a weird situation. I got that nickname for being appearing very much in this room. In fact, just over here is what looks like a cupboard. If I take the let me take them off my overlay. There, you can see the actual thing. It's very technical here. Here it looks like there's a cupboard, but it isn't. That's the doorway into the room. So when Les and Jen were in here, I would come in and offer them drinks and stuff from what appeared to be a cupboard. So that's how it is. And now it looks like I'm in the broom cupboard because it's all nice. So who's here? Let's say hi to the group. Hello to Hey on Puds. Always a pleasure. Oh my goodness, that is good tea. And Hillside Junction, Mel's, hello there. Krista Duke, Dave Holloway, always a pleasure. The wonderful Lieutenant Dowd. Ben Tullett, James Pets, always a pleasure. Flammer Chairman 1, hello there. And of course, Sir Patrick Furlong, also known as Lord Treguard of Dunshelm, who is very rightly pointing out this isn't 9:30. No, it isn't. I've started a little bit earlier than I planned to. It looks like we are going to end up with... Okay. I just caught out the corner of my eye what I thought was a ghost looking at me. I am a little bit... How can I put this? Exhausted. I did not sleep well last night. What I actually saw was the access hatch for the loft and a window. And my brain went, ghost! Oh, being sleep deprived is weird. It's a weird situation. Who else we got here? Mike at Putnam Junction. Hello there. It's Sue as well. So hello, Sue. And Robert Cecilia. How you doing? So I'm just going to plug my headphones in. Oh, now I have the flappy, actually they're very solid ears, big pointy ears of destiny. So shall we start? Was it a ghost? If so, give it my regards. Unfortunately, it was not, because ghosts aren't real. So let's go into this. Oh, Namco Museum. Hopefully we won't get too much of a music copyright claim. But we're going to play a bit of Bosconian and then put in the comments section. Actually, from your point of view, put in the comments section any games that you fancy us playing today, and we'll see what I can do. But we're going to try and play a bit of Bosconian. So actually, I think I need to go to this camera here so you can see me play the game, because you never know if by some amazing coincidence I happen to beat the world record of 5 million and odd points. You need to see that I did it on a Logic 3 arcade stick on a genuine PlayStation. Press start button. Here we go. Every single time it goes straight into the music. I wish it wouldn't. But, you know, this is what it does. So there we are. Bosconian! Can we have some Kirby tonight? I will see what we can do. I think I've got some on the Super Nintendo. Hi, Jamie Smith. How you doing? Nice to be part of the gaming community. Yes. Gaming community. Always welcoming. Well, for my side of the gaming community always is. And I will fight anyone who says otherwise. But yeah, always everyone's welcome. If you're a gamer, you're part of the gaming community. That's how it works. Let's give a game of Bosconian. For those of you who aren't familiar, this is a very, very old game. Like, super old. Old as butts. Blast off. Right, here we go. So the point is to try and destroy some space stations I'm trying to fly to. This is and to do them, you have to blow up these pods, or, see where it's pink in the middle of that station? Hit that right in the middle. Oh, there goes my first life. I am not very good at this game, but I love it. And eventually, I would like to have been practiced enough that I can get to the point where I can challenge for the actual world record. I don't think it's going to happen. It's a year older than me, says Trains with Nick. Cool. I think it's slightly younger than I am, but I can't tell you for certain. I think it is, though. There we go, first one gone. Alert, alert. Right, that orange one you should leave to last in those formations, because it'll get you more points if you get the whole formation. But if you shoot the orange one, the rest of them flee. Have you by a chance watched the Retro Electronics Restoration program on Yesterday Channel? I have not. I don't have a television. I'm one of those weird people who doesn't have a TV. Ah! They have some more games consoles getting restored, judging by the adverts. Cool. I don't have a TV, but I think Yesterday Channel's one of those that if you're not watching it live, you can actually watch it on catch-up on their website. Jet Set really was brilliant last week. Do you have Manic Miner? I do have Manic Miner. Have to go down to the shops. Anyone need it? I could do with a new body. Do they have any young robotic ones? Because I could do with that. I just turned the fan on in here. It's getting warm. Wow! I don't know why I'm doing fugues tonight, but I saw a great one the other day. The Street Fighter 2 theme dovetails very nicely into the Power Rangers theme, so you can have a fugue of Power Rangers and Street Fighter. So it's like Super Street Rangers Turbo. See if I can get all these. Yes, 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 yes. 500 points. No TV gang, rise up. Oh my goodness, we're getting a lot of them coming at us now. Oh. I've got no lives left. I suck at this game. See my high score there. The highest score I've ever had on this game is 22,460. The high world record is 5 million. I don't think I'm going to be challenging it tonight. What, no TV? What does all your furniture point at? I remember that from Friends. It's a good question. My thing, it actually points at a giant screen. It's just not a television. It can't take TV signals. I've got my consoles plugged into it. It's just how it is. So I can game on my giant sofa. It's very nice. It's a lovely casual game. Well, casual. It's slightly frenetic, but I love it because it's easy to pick up, easy to learn. Super difficult to master, which is perfect arcade technique. Keeps you coming back. I am hammering this keyboard. I have to admit, I love this Logic 3 PlayStation 2 arcade stick. It's like a fighter stick, basically, but it's great for old arcade games. You can play Pac-Man like a champ on this thing. It's great. So, yeah, glad I found one of these. They're surprisingly difficult to get hold of. I think either people played them to death and broke them, or those that have them don't want to give them up. You look at it, it's like, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. I bet you didn't think you'd get rickrolled on the GameHammer live show. Ha ha! Monday night, it's Monday Night Live, the anything goes retro show, where we play the games on real hardware, and Zoe sings quite badly. That actually works as a... We should do that as a theme tune. Oh my goodness, we should do that as a theme tune. Alright, I've got one more and then we do it. And then we're on to the next level. Next level. Next level. Let's go 2 more levels. Let's go to round 2, because this doesn't have any levels. It's too old for them. Levels came in a different game. What am I on with? It's a weird thing. We have round 2 here. Some of the older games call them sheets. No one's had a consensus back in the day about what they were going to be called. So it could be sheets, could be rounds, could be levels, could be screens. I saw screens a fair amount. Screen 5, Screen 7, and all of that. Yes, from Friends. Any quote from Friends is brilliant. You would sound good as a duet with Rick. I would not. I don't sound good with a duet with anyone except maybe a drill or an angle grinder or something else that can drown me out. I'm completely tone deaf. Right, one more chance, then we move on. I've got a request for Dungeon Master on Amiga. I think I have access to Dungeon Master on an Amiga emulator. It's an odd one, but we'll see what we can do. Because I don't recall being very good at it. Let's put it that way. He was on tour, did Glastonbury. Yeah. Yeah. He's really had a renaissance since the internet decided to use his song as a joke. Which is not the comeback I think he was expecting, but good on him for embracing it. Absolutely good on him for embracing it. I'm terrible at this game. I need more practice. I think I'm going to have to practice. I've changed my working routine. I think I've mentioned this before. So that I have more time during the week instead of just spending it blitzing videos for our main channels, trying to upgrade some of the other ones. We have a weekly analysis of Star Trek now on the latest episodes. That's on the Almost Media channel, which is my company. Or we also have the GameHammer every night these days on live streams, Monday to Friday. Well, except we do role-playing games on a Friday, but it's still a lot of fun. I really like it. And Jenny's channel, of course, with the various videos we do on there. But we're trying to build up the vlog channel. There's AJKR, and also build up the All Mass Media, and also build up Jenny Cat 2, which means I've had to reschedule all of the way I work to try and make it work. And I think we've got there, and it seems to be going well. I hope that you guys enjoy what comes out. So it's one of those things. I'm gonna have to try and practice and stuff on this to try and get it as a potential thing to do. But yeah, I've got some stuff coming up that I think you guys will be interested in. Working on another film. Let's put it that way. GameHammer the movie. It's going to be episode 100 of the show, and it's going to be very tightly focused. It's not going to be like lots of action sequences and cameos or anything like that, but there will be a lot of stuff that comes in. Yeah, I think I definitely need more practice. But yeah, guys, I am super tired. If I sound incoherent, it's because I'm exhausted, like seriously exhausted. I worked hard last night and got all of the stuff for Jen's channel done. And I finished about 1 o'clock, 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, which is perfectly fine for me because I'm a night owl. And it's usually when I decide to think about going to bed. So I had all that done, went to bed, could not sleep at all. I had about 3.5 hours sleep. And then this afternoon I had a nap and got about another half an hour before I got awoken by a guy making a delivery. So you might know already from previous videos. Does Gandalf appear in GameHammer the movie? He does not. The My Pet Monster and things do, but it's a very focused film. It's basically about attempting a competition from the 90s. I'm going to spoil it a little bit. Guys, have you heard of Action 52 on the Nintendo? the original Nintendo Entertainment System, Action 52. 52 games on one massively overpriced cartridge. And I was watching a load of videos about it. Most people always focus on how the games are supposedly so bad and how it was incredibly expensive to buy the cartridge. But here's the thing, the cartridge wasn't about the games. The games were nice to have on it, but what it actually was essentially your entry into a contest. And that was the focus. The focus of the contest was to try and complete a game called Ooze. And everyone says it's a bad game. I've completed it. I'll spoil it now. I've completed Ooze. It's not a bad game. It's not great, but it's by far away not the worst game on the NES. I've completed it, and the focus of GameHammer episode 100 will be playing Action 52, completing Ooze, and then trying to win the contest. And that's what it's about. It's a silly thing, but it's going to be like 70 to 90 minutes long, most likely. And I'm hoping that's fun. If you've ever watched The Angry Video Game Nerd, I love his style of visual storytelling and the way he uses certain angles and shots to tell the story as much as the dialogue does. I'm trying something similar to that. I've done stuff that looks a little bit like his stuff, but mostly my influence on GameHammer was actually Chinny Vision and Pat the Nespunk, funnily enough. Because you can see the development. I started out as a kind of Let's Play channel on GameHammer and then quickly moved into storytelling when I found that Pat the Nespunk style was really cool and I wanted to try it. And Chinny Vision's style of checking out all the different versions of games. So I'm going for that sort of style with Angry Video Game Nerd style, but not in anything like his film. More focused, let's put it that way, on a certain thing. But it's going to be fun. But anyway, today I was trying to get some sleep because I'm absolutely worn out and exhausted. Not because of work, just because I couldn't sleep. Tired tonight as I was woken up at 3 a.m. by next door kid crying, says Ben. Yeah, you can't. Unfortunately, it's what happens with kids sometimes. But yeah, I was woken up because I got a delivery of a Star Trek uniform, which I'm going to be using in an upcoming review of some Star Trek games. But I also got this. It looks like a mystery block from Mario. But it's not. It's a Switch box. You put your Switch games in it. I've got a red one of with Mario, but I've now got the question block as well. Because it was basically it added an extra £1 to the price of buying the uniform.
Oh, right, you got another one.
Yeah.
All right, so do they do any other colours?
There is one more, but I don't remember what it is. I think it's pink or something for Peach.
All right.
Oh, no, it's green, and it's the power-up, the one-up mushroom. That was it.
All right, one up.
I just love this thing. Beep.
So you need to get some more games then.
Do I?
Hey, wait a minute. So how's everybody doing? I see a few familiar faces. Great to see you all.
Do you want to drop down a little bit?
Yeah.
I'll take the overlay off so they can see you. Hi.
Great to see you all. Hope I find you well.
Hey, I understand what you're saying. I love the See You podcast. It was a great podcast, but yeah, I agree. It's a shame it's not regular anymore, but you can only do it for so long. What's up?
What is this thing that has turned up on your desk? What is it?
This is an arcade stick for a PlayStation 2. I've had this for 2 years, Jim. Actually, no, more than 2 years because...
I can tell by the dust on it.
Yeah, because you've played on this. We played Pac-Man on this.
Okay. It's nice, I like it. Anyway,
it's great.
I'm going to leave you to it. I've got some important work to do and then I've got to go to bed.
Fair enough.
Right. Anyway, smell you later. Oh, gratuitous.
Gratuitous girl-on-girl action.
No, PDA, public display of affection.
Patrick says he's requesting a Dizzy game. Yes, we can play a Dizzy game. 32 individual Switch carts. That's a lot more than I have, which is 10. I have a few downloads as well, though. Oh, have you guys been playing Katamari Damacy Rerolled on Switch? It's really well done. Okay, I need to... I don't feel right with the space around me. I don't feel right. I should be in the little in my zone. This is my zone. I'm comfortable in my zone. First day at my new job, says Krista. Went well. Excellent. Cheers for that. Oh my goodness. So, we've had 2 requests. One is for Dungeon Master. One is for Dizzy, I think. I think we have time for both. I think we have time for both. So, Dungeon Master. I'm going to quickly turn this off. Love Katamari Damacy. Absolutely fantastic soundtrack. Yes, it is. It's an amazing soundtrack. It feels like playing the Yellow Submarine film. It's just that kind of weirdness. I love it. So let's put down. Give me a second, guys. Oh, I just get waves of tiredness because of the lack of sleep. But we're going to keep going because I like to play games and talk to you guys. And I've just broken all of my stuff. Never mind. Right. Never felt influenced by channels, but a few have inspired me to share their love for retro. Well, influences in different ways. Like you can look at, it's part of the mentality that we have for the Monday Club with Jenny, where we show people's videos, because it doesn't matter how experienced you are. You can always see someone doing something and think, actually, I like that. That's a good idea. I could try that myself. And then you make that inspiration your own. Because never copy. And that's one thing I'll always say. Never copy. But if someone does something in an interesting style and you think, I like that, it's given me some ideas, and then you take that and run with it, that's not copying, that's inspiration. And that is perfectly fine. So yeah. And actually, yes, congratulations, Krista, on your new job. That's great news. So, never feel like you have to be influenced by someone. You can always make your own way and be like the outsider of the group, where you bring only what you've thought up yourself. That can work too. I worked in gaming, Shenmue, and that series, it's outsider art because the guy who makes it doesn't play games. So everything in it's like his own thing, and you can tell he doesn't play games because some of the ideas in it are a bit weird. But that's his thing, and he's made it his own, and that's good. I'm going to put the stick back. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting episode because I am losing my train of thought as I'm talking. It's weird. We'll keep going as long as I can. So we've had... Tonight's beverage choice is a cup of tea from Billy's Replacement Speakers Club mug. Oh my, why am I so... Oh my goodness. I'm pretty much dead on my feet. It's ridiculous. But yeah, because I because I got through all of Jen's stuff the other day. Kirby, that was the other request. Kirby. Yes. Let's try and do that before I forget. Have I pressed stop on the recording? I am in no fit state, am I? The world is spinning. Hayon says, go to bed because you make yourself... Yeah. Guys, I am so sorry. You know what? I think I will have to because I'm not... I feel ill. I'm kind of at the end of... Oh. Yeah, it's hard to keep going. But what I want to say is I'm sorry that this is messed up. I was in a perfect position to have the whole week where I could just do stuff for the various shows and the various channels. One should have adequate... That is true. Get off too. There's Fly My German one. Getting the sleep debt snatches too. Yeah, it's not great. But tomorrow we do have that fun one where we're making a game. If you're that tired, bed is the way to go. Yeah, I'm at the end of my energy. So let's do one thing though. I want to show you guys a fun cartoon. It's one I did a while back. I think you'll enjoy it. We'll end on a cartoon. Let's do that. Where's my button? Where is it? There it is. Oh, overtired isn't great for your health. Let's watch. I made this film a while back, and I think you'll enjoy it. It's one of the ones from A Question of Track. We'll play this because it's fun. And then we'll head off. So this one is A Question of Track 3, The Search for Conti, because it's a good one. So I made this along with Continuum Track, who wrote the script, and I'll take the overlay off. Let's do the wide overlay so you can see it, and then I'll head off. But here we go. Right, let's put it onto. No, let's try that. This is the cube. It's damaged, but long-range scans say it's still afloat. Nothing is coming. You guys can't hear that. Well, that's just ridiculous. Okay. What if I turn up? I've got an idea. Because that's not coming through very well, is it? Let's go for Soundflower, which is a system I've got. Yeah, you can't hear it. I'm going to turn my microphone off in a second and add in the Soundflower, because that will actually work. Audio, output capture, Soundflower. That's not working, is it? Okay, might be a stereo mix thing. Yeah, there's something wrong. I'm going to sort this out. And I've got the spinning beach ball of death, which is wonderful. What the hell is going? Right, let's see if this works. It just doesn't want to work. Well, that's wonderful. That's just absolutely wonderful. That did not like that at all. Let's try that again. Go to My Films, Question of Track, search for Conti. It doesn't want to play at all, does it? That is amazing. I don't get it. Huh. Okay. Well, apparently we're not doing that tonight. That's because it just doesn't want to do it. Okay, that's just wonderful. Okay. Remove the Soundflower. Who knows what's going on? Right, guys, it's just gremlins everywhere. Manchester, I love it. Okay, that didn't work. I don't know what's going on with that. I'll have to work that out. Sorry, guys. This is going to be one of those nights. Right, stereo mix thing. Yeah. Yes, I think you're absolutely right. I don't know why that would happen, though. Stereo mix. It's set to stereo. Huh. I don't know what's going on. It's all set to be balanced, but clearly it isn't balanced. I've been here since the start. I've been tinkering with track and a wiring fault, but it's fixed now. I hope you feel better soon, though. I'm just exhausted. We had a terrible, terrible night. I'm getting flashbacks now to when we tried to play Ticket to Ride. I'm hoping that'll be fixed for Saturday. If not, then we won't be playing Ticket to Ride, because I really fancy doing a live Ticket to Ride. And then a few people who were at the show could join in, because it's a 4-player game on the computer as well. That'll be fun. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. I've basically, I feel like I've done hardly anything. We will have those requests, though, another night. Take care. Have a great evening. Sorry for just the mess. I'm worn out. Take care. Have a great evening. Bye for now. Bye.